Hi Heewon and hi Nico, this is Andrew speaking. Thank you ever so much for getting in touch about your wedding on the 29th of July next year at Chippenham Park. I know Chippenham Park really well. I was there fairly recently. There's a nighttime shot there, and the lovely, it's got a lovely lake as well, which you no doubt know about. It's a really nice place for taking photos with the sort of bride and groom. Um, and just that fantastic view, which I love. We were there in the autumn, as you can sort of see here. The leaves were just turning, so it'll be beautiful and green for your July wedding, and probably not dark like it is here. But as I say, it's absolutely lovely and fantastic place to photograph. My style, I think, probably hopefully as you picked up from my website, and I think you said you like the sort of personal approach, and it's very much about the sort of communication and links between people, as you can sort of see here, these little moments of just interaction, which I find really interesting, and storytelling pictures. So the bride getting ready here with a reflection in the morning before her wedding. I do like these sort of funny little moments, as you can see, just these very sort of personal, I don't know, things that you barely see, fleeting moments that just sort of tell a little bit of the story. I think is really interesting. For example, here, I just love the look of just that moment of connection between the bride and the little bridesmaid here. I think is really cute. And also the emotion of the wedding day as well, the excitement. You know, this is all the sort of things I'm looking for, sort of emotional in the first dance here. I've done you a little selection box of information at the bottom of the email, and there's a link here to a recent wedding that I photographed at Chippenham Park. As I say, it's in the autumn, so it'll look a little bit different to your midsummer one, but it'll give you a bit of an idea. The preparations weren't at Chippenham either, but a majority of the day was, so it'll be fairly similar. There's a link here to my website for some featured weddings, so you can see some weddings from beginning to end to get a really good idea of the sort of consistency and what a whole wedding looks like. There's a link there to my price guide. If you click on here, it takes you to a page called Stress-Free Wedding Planning for Beginners, which is and it's an email series that I've put together really to help you out, to give you some wedding planning hints and tips, and hopefully to help to make the process as stress-free as possible for you, if that is possible. On this one here, if you click on here, there's a download there called 10 Things to Ask Your Wedding Photographer Apart from Price. It's a difficult thing, I think, really difficult choosing a wedding photographer. I think I would find it difficult. There's so many questions to ask, but there's 10 things here. If you want to download that, will hopefully give you a little bit of an idea and some pointers and help you out. And there's my contact details there, obviously. Okay, so I like to do all day coverage, so really telling the story from the beginning of the day to the end. I don't really put any limits of time on that. I am extremely flexible, and I just want to be there to photograph the whole thing for you, to get the whole day. So there's no real limit on the time of that. Every collection comes with a complete set of hand-edited files, so all of the pictures are hand-assessed by myself before they come to you. And for the full day of coverage, it's £1,550. Now that includes a planning meeting and an online gallery and all sorts of little bits and pieces like that, which we can talk about in more detail. But it also includes the pictures on the DVD, as you can see here, and the DVD is in a little presentation album that you can see here. So this is sort of 6x6. There's 20 pages in this with photographs in it. And it's just nice to give you something with pictures on, rather than just giving you a DVD. Giving you the album is something nice and physical that you can see and you can hold, which I think is really lovely. It would be great to meet. I would love to talk to you more. If you would like to get in touch to fix a time, that would be absolutely fantastic. On the email, there's a link to my online. You can see my availability for the next 2 or 3 weeks online. You can book directly through that if you wish. I'm very happy to do it by email if that doesn't work for you, or you want to do it a few days in, more than 2 or 3 weeks in advance. But do click on that. You can see my availability. Drop me an email if you want to. Let's get in touch. Let's have a chat just to sort of find out a little bit more about what you're wanting from your pictures. Just find out a bit more about your wedding and the sort of atmosphere and who's going to be there and how it might all fit together. Let me just get rid of that. And just to say thank you very much for getting in touch, and I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, thanks then. Bye-bye.